Fire, 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 fire.
What is this about? Entitled fans harass creator demanding fixed version of the amazing digital circus. What? What's wrong with it? It's just like an animation.
Hey, what's up, guys? Surf here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about
Oh.
the Amazing Digital Circus, which is an independent animated series that is enormously successful. However, due to
My
a
tail is
portion
so
of
in the
the
way. I'm
fan
sorry.
base
Hold
on Reddit and Twitter, the
Reddit!
creator of this series, Gooseworks, has made
Oh.
some now deleted tweets saying they wouldn't touch this franchise again with a 10-foot pole. They are unfortunately suffering from something that happens to a lot of franchises that get very mainstream.
Yeah.
And that is a bunch of wackadoos finding their way
It's unfortunate.
into the
It is what it
series and
is.
its community and then making
move my
ridiculous
tail.
demands of its creators.
Where's my tail?
Now, of course, if you haven't heard of the Amazing Digital Circus, it is again
Even
an
I have.
independent animated series. Its first episode on YouTube has over 400 million views. I
Dude,
cannot
it's
stress to
crazy.
you enough how insane.
And this is honestly quite the accomplishment because this is post-COVID too. Like, you can't even be like, oh, it's because a bunch of kids are at home and like not at school. It's like, yeah, this is actually insane.
of a number
Even I've watched
that
it.
is.
One
And this
time,
is the
one singular
creator,
time.
Gooseworks. They're pretty active on social media.
500,000
And
followers is crazy.
again, with a lot of attention, probably more attention than Gooseworks or the entire team ever could have imagined this series could produce, comes
It's not a kids show on it. I'm well aware, but there's a lot of children that watch it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can get mad at me all you want and be like, oh yeah, it's not actually a kids show. It's like, that doesn't stop kids from watching it. Yeah, people also pin like South Park as a quote kids show because a lot of kids watched it back in the day too.
a lot of negative attention as well. No matter how positive everything is, no matter how well received the show is, no matter how you handle yourself as a creator, it's going to come your way once you get popular enough. And, well, as pointed out in the related subreddit, you see this title here saying, "I'm sorry, Goose, we failed you."
Oh my god! This person, dude, they actually knew what was gonna happen. They predicted the future. 2023. It came out in 2024, right? Like maybe like right after they posted, right before they posted this. They asked one thing and you couldn't fucking do it. That's so sad. I don't blame them in the slightest. You can't control like a fandom that much. You just can't. You can steer them in the right direction as a creator, but like ultimately it's like I don't know, it's kind of like a Pandora's box. It just does whatever it wants.
So back in 2023, Gooseworks, the creator, said this.
No,
When this
Gooseworks,
circus show comes
no.
out, I'm going to have to ask all of you to sign a waiver stating that you'll be a good fandom and not a horrendously vicious, annoying one. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make the show bad on purpose.
Dude, it's pattern recognition. This person's smart.
Now, we're going to see what's happening right now, but I don't know. This is like the funniest ending to the situation, like getting a bunch of flack from maniacs within the fandom and literally tanking your own show at the end as they close out. Yeah, that'd be really funny. I don't know if it's the best decision, but it'd be a very funny one at that. But of course, they're getting ready for episode 8.
Yep.
And also the last
30 days to
episode
go.
is already in the works.
Hyper-poggers.
And people are having a hyper fixation on the choice of what characters are being focused on throughout this series. And you see Pomni and Jax here, right? They're the two main characters. It's very
I know Pomni,
obvious.
yeah.
But there is a small portion of
This was
Redditors
Pomni, right?
and Twitter users
Pretty sure.
who are very upset about this choice. It doesn't line up with
I
their
blame the Pomni porn. I don't think it's even that. I think that I had a friend that was really into Homestuck. And like she wasn't cringe, but she was well aware of how fucking cringe the fandom was. Yeah, like Homestuck in itself was actually a really enjoyable comic. Like I read through like at least, I don't know, probably like 20 of them. 20 little pages or whatever. And I was like, I get it, but it's not my thing. And at the end of the day, she told me all the stories, all the Tumblrs, all the fucking YouTube videos, the cosplayers, the amount of cringe that came from that fandom. I don't know. I think that's like probably top 10 for sure. Very cringe.
There are shit.
Hetalia was also another one. My MLP, there's just a lot of them. I don't know. I think it's just a popularity thing because you attract everyone, and it's like it just makes it just gives a really bad time to everyone. Undertale, yeah, that was pretty cringe. Not as cringe as Homestuck. Homestuck is definitely top 10. Has-Been Hotel, yeah, Has-Been Hotel is like, you know what? I think we talked about this yesterday. I think any fandom where you can self-insert really easily, I think those ones are very susceptible to getting like a lot of schizos and like a lot of entitlement and shit like that. Because in a universe where you can like create an OC and it's like, oh, this is my character, it can do this and this and this, and then you can make your own canon and shit. Oh yeah, it was the My Hero Academia one. Yeah, exactly. Though I think it's genuinely like a self-insertion problem. Yeah.
Shipping preferences. Or
it's the psychology behind
creative preferences. They want to tell the creators of this show how it should be done, and it's resulted in a lot of toxicity. Again, I think overall, a lot of support, but you have that small little notch of extremely toxic and annoying people that are ruining it for everyone. So this was an official post made by a mod on the subreddit. And this really sums up the situation, and I really want you guys to focus on this because, it's another example of this happening to a franchise that's gone mainstream. So, announcement on the Gooseworks Reddit situation. Hey everyone, within the the past few days, there's been a situation involving Gooseworks and Reddit, so I'll give a quick bit of context and then our stance on the sub.
Okay.
What happened? On a live stream, Goose said that Jax and Pomni are the two main characters in the digital circus. This was further corroborated by comments made on Goose's Reddit account, with the vast majority of these being on this subreddit or a similar one. This upset a lot of fans, especially people.
They were mad that the creator wanted it to be two main characters instead of three? What? That's what we're mad about?
Who are fans of Ragatha, this character right here, and saw her as the third main character. Goose replied to a post on another Digital Circus subreddit about this, saying Ragatha will get more development in the next 2 episodes. So this is one of the main reasons why people are mad, because the creator of the show said, these are the two main characters. And people said, wait. But I thought Ragatha was the third main character. And the creator says, nope, that's not it. They'll get more screen time, but that's not my vision for my show.
Oh my fucking god. This is what I mean, the entitlement. I'm not unemployed enough for this. Yes, this is a huge day for the unemployed, for sure.
And people got very upset. And as a result, Goose, the creator, got a bunch of harassment over this.
Over not giving Ragatha more screen time?
Leading to her deleting her Reddit account. And as you can see, yeah, it is gone.
Oh my
now,
fucking
as I'm
god,
sure most of you
girl.
are already aware, I don't
crazy.
use Reddit. The only time I'm on Reddit is when I'm covering something that is relevant.
So typical of a toxic fandom. This kind of, I can relate to this, how Attack on Titan ended. And even though I kind of disagreed, I could understand why he did it the way he did. I'm not going to spoiler it, even though it came out like a year or two ago. Anyway, the point is, it ends and people were pissed, they were malding, and I was like, I don't really like it, but I get it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking go out of my way to like call this guy like, oh no, this fucking sucks, I'm gonna harass him, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, it's his anime, like it's his manga, like he can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? It's not a fucking big deal.
Into this channel, I don't have an account, and I certainly wasn't active in the related subreddit for today's video. But from what I hear, Goose was very active and had a lot of fun interactions with fans throughout the subreddit, so deleting their account was a pretty big deal. And of course, continuing on after deleting the Reddit account, they issued an apology on Blue Sky, which was also deleted.
Aww.
Big mistake. Well,
you know what sucks is that Chad is saying that this girl is really active on social media, and I think that's a big mistake. When your shit gets so popular, you can't, like, you just focus on making what you want to make, because at the end of the day, all the things that you probably read, all the nice things and the bad things, can influence your vision of, like, your piece of art. Like, you put effort into it, and, like, it bothers you, and I think it can mentally affect you. And I do feel bad in a sense. It's like, you went to Blue Sky, and it's like, on Blue Sky, you're just gonna have a bunch of people that, like, probably don't want to hear you fucking apologizing and, like, saying, like, oh, you know, I wanted to do what I wanted to do. It's like, yeah, it's people pleasing. Yeah, and I don't know, it's a difficult spot. Like, I can't really relate in the sense, because it's like, this, like, Digital Circus is one of the biggest fandoms ever in the last, like, fucking 3 years, I want to say. So, like, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, you're a content creator, you don't have to read all the shit people say about you.
Mistake number one
you shouldn't apologize.
was being
It's
on
like
Blue
you're
Sky.
saying.
That's just right off the bat, big mistake. But apparently this was the statement or set of statements on Blue Sky saying, I'm so stressed all the time, I want to feel creative passion.
Yeah, I feel bad, dude. You can't read that shit. Like, if I read everything that I saw, all the negativity on 4chan, all the negativity on Reddit, I would probably give up streaming. Because there's so much fucking toxic negativity, and people are allowed to say horrible shit about me. It's not about that. I'm not asking to have a Blue Sky hug box or whatever, but, like, she's getting it, like, 1,000,000 times worse. But she's also going out of her way to read it, so it's like, you can just stop doing that and just finish your fucking, you know, finish your art, baby, essentially.
Again, I'm trying my hardest to make this show good. I'm sorry about everything I've said on streams. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I look at this and I just see someone who's very stressed out. Like, really, I don't think there is anything more to say about it.
And the expectations, too. Like, you have millions of people. What is it? Like, 200 million people saw your first episode? Like, I don't know. Tyler created proven right once again. Well, you can't prevent it, like, 100% of the time, because she's a animator, so she has to, like, talk to people on Blue Sky or talk to people on Twitter about, like, helping her animate stuff. I'm assuming she's not a one-man show, right? She doesn't do everything. So she's bound to encounter, like, at least some negative feedback and stuff, like, just, yeah, like, in general. For me, I have to scroll Twitter, and sometimes I read drama about people that I like, and people are shit-talking them and saying horrible shit and trying to start shit. And it does piss me off, but, like, I can ultimately just not read it.
About it, it seems like the collective of people who were whining about the creative choices got to this creator. And again, as I said earlier,
telling you how much you suck.
Anyone involved in this
honestly, if someone did that to me, I'd probably hang it up. But, like, not a fake one. I want, like, a real one. It's like, I fucking hate you, SmugAlana. I just fucking hate your guts.
Project, no matter how
not
ambitious
someone doing it as a meme.
they might have been, expected this level of success and attention, and I think it is waning on them. And I've heard that a lot of the staff have basically removed themselves or taken a step back from a lot of social media interactions because of things going on like this. And eventually, like I said, Goose would delete this Blue Sky post as well. Yeah, and then they make their official stance in the subreddit saying this was completely deplorable. I have no clue why people would get so irrationally upset about the creator of a piece of media talking about the characters they created. There are plenty of posts giving fair critique in relation to the show and Ragatha, but anyone who send hate isn't welcome here. we'll be going through posts and checking if anyone has been breaking the rules and being toxic over the situation. You can also use Reddit's report feature, which notifies us directly. Overall, the situation is a mess. Goose's Reddit account was genuinely great. It was full of fun comments and allowed fans to learn more of her opinions about the show. That is now gone, which is sad, but it's ultimately probably for the best. Hopefully Goose is able to make some time or take some time away from social media.
I hope so.
I hope this clear.
The fact that they couldn't even contain all the fucking hate is kind of crazy. Like on their own subreddit.
Clarified things. If you have any thoughts, let them know. And then edit. Also, going to clarify here, the vast majority of Redditors were supportive of Goose. The vast majority of hate came from Twitter. Wow, really? I'm sure there was hate on Reddit, for sure. But yeah, there was definitely a lot of hates on Twitter and some very weird comments. I saw this interaction from Goose. Now, part of this is deleted. But they say this about the character Jax. Again, this is one of the two main characters, main focuses of the show, according to its creator. They say this: the amount of art of Jax getting tortured really went down after we revealed that he wants to off himself. And I'm still sad about that.
Bro, that is some overinvestment, man. Jax is the main antagonist. Well, you need antagonists in a good story. You do. Otherwise, you can, but like that's, if you want a good paced story, you kind of need people who are just buttholes, right? Or like evil. It's just fiction. It's not like it's fucking real life.
What is going on over at that community, dude? What is going on? But anyway,
I have considered never touching this franchise again with a 10-foot pole.
After the show ends, have you considered making a graphic novel of everyone before they enter the circus? Where Goose says, I have considered never touching this franchise again with a 10-foot pole. Now, after what I would imagine is a tough couple of days, maybe weeks, even months, at the very least, very stressful ones.
Yeah, boom.
The frustration is understandable. And to see the creators say this about their own fan base and franchise, yeah, that's not a very good sign and not a good reflection on how people have been behaving within it. And, of course, people on Twitter were being jerks about it.
I'm sorry, have a fucking backbone. This is what I mean. Like, people don't know. Oh, did my model break? Wait, where? I guess it froze. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't see it. I apologize. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, people don't understand how it feels because, like, people don't generally talk about how it feels to be, like, a creator for, like, a massive franchise or, like, I don't know, just, like, a general content creator. Like, these people are so devoid of empathy or, like, any understanding.
And when it came to the deactivation of the Reddit account, this person said, I'm sorry, but have an effing backbone. And this gets 6,500 likes.
Wow.
So I guess you're not allowed to delete your Reddit account.
No, you're supposed to just take the death threats and harassment over a virtual freaking franchise with no actual people in it.
How uncomfortable it makes you, or if it's become a sore spot for you or causes you stress, you can't delete it. You have no backbone, according to a random user over here. But they would double down and quote themselves and say, I'll admit, I was pretty mean about it. It's just this right here that set me off. Referring to the now deleted.
It should set you off that she's considering doing it because you have people in the franchise that are fucking awful. It should be the opposite.
Post about not touching the franchise again with a 10-foot pole, or considering not touching it. So, yeah. I guess that's less mean. Seems pretty mean to me, and I'm so sorry this set you off. Maybe the creator was the one who was set off by everything going on. But Goose would make a statement on Twitter about 2 days ago saying, sorry for the breakdown earlier. Honestly, I haven't been behaving very professionally on social media, so I think I need to step back from it and reevaluate my priorities. Very good advice. Like 10 out of 10 advice. That's probably the solution for most issues with any sort of creators out there on the internet. But they continue on saying, to clarify, this isn't really about criticism. You should be able to criticize the show without feeling guilty. I had a lot building up in my mind, combined with intense burnout and pressure to make the finale perfect. In the end, I'm the one who snapped, so I should reflect, which is amazing accountability you don't really see very much. Like, you know, I'm not some fanatic over here for this franchise, but
no, neither am I.
Clearly a person.
Well, clearly they have a Blue Sky account, so maybe they're a little bit fragile and they can't help themselves reading horrible comments, and like they need to go to Blue Sky. I have said this before. Blue Sky is the huggy wuggy like safe space area, but the fact that they deleted their apology, they shouldn't feel like they have to apologize in the first place. It's their fucking baby. Fuck everyone else. Fuck what they think. Do your own thing. Don't read the fucking dog shit that people spout at you. I have no horse in this race. Like, I know there's some chatters out there that care about this thing, but like, I feel bad for them. I have empathy. Like, you shouldn't fucking feel like you have to apologize. You shouldn't be like, oh, I was the one who snapped and like, I'm sorry for, you know, getting mad. It's like, no, man, like, this is your thing.
Not going through a great time, but still not.
You shouldn't feel
trying to take blame out on others.
You shouldn't feel like you have to console these idiots that are just like rampant, just like actual fucking freaks, honestly.
Even though there's clearly a lot of unhinged behavior and very narcissistic behavior going on from a portion of the related fan base. And even Glitch would come out and make a statement. This is the team behind the project, basically saying the same thing, right? They're watching the post surrounding it, and they want to take a moment to address it, and say that it feels like it's a lot of online noise and it's exhausting, but basically they're going to move on, and the majority of the fandom is made up of people who actually enjoy it and are not harassing the creator or not causing problems. And as a result of these recent statements and developments, a lot of people are coming out with supports, and that Goose feels supported and everything is good.
It's sad.
This is just a very unfortunate situation. Like I said, it's the mainstream effect. Once a show goes mainstream, or any project or franchise goes mainstream. Asmund
said it best, like, once you have so many people that enjoy your content, there's always going to be some bad apples. It's not about like what kind of content you produce. It doesn't matter if it's like real life fiction, if it's a cartoon, or if it's like a hyper realistic like fandom. It doesn't matter. You have the responsibility as a creator to say like, hey, I don't want any of this shit happening. But at the end of the day, if someone does it and they're like, oh, well, I did it because of SmugAlana, or like whatever, that doesn't reflect you. Like, you did your job. You told them like, hey, don't fucking behave like this, or whatever, or stop being a fucking bitch and sending me death threats or sending other people death threats. You can't control them. It's going to attract a portion that is obnoxious. It is what it is. It's a statistical and wants number. Everything to go their way, or it's the highway, and they're going to even tell the own creators how they should run their own show. Just peak narcissism. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. No! And I'll see you next time. I didn't make you do anything! Oh, hell no. Nah, that's crazy. I don't know. I feel bad. This happens so often with like cartoon franchises that it's almost pattern recognition. The fact that the creator said that in 2023... Where is it? Yeah, when the Circus show comes out, I'm gonna have to ask all of you to sign a waiver stating that you'll be a good fandom, not a hurtful, vicious, annoying one. Because they know. They know what's gonna happen. And I do feel bad for them, because it's pattern recognition. Good job. Good job, good job. V. I hope this person takes a break and the harassment at least stops a little bit. It's very sad that this is happening.
Fire, 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 fire.